What's good, YouTube? This is Ricky J. Welcome to another video, and today, guys, we are going to be diving into an unreal fantasy matchup, and it's Stefan the Skyscraper Struve going up against Jose Aldo. And the reason I'm doing this in UFC Undisputed 3 is because I truly believe that this game simulates realistic results. So we are going to see how things go. The last time we did Brock Lesnar versus Demetrius Johnson, and that was a fantastic fight, and it actually turned out pretty realistic. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. But let's see what happens right here. We're going to click OK or click finish. We're going to start the event, and here we go, man. And I've got to tell you guys, if you haven't seen this game, we're going to set it to ultimate difficulty. I'm not playing, by the way, simulation. If you haven't seen this game, it's still amazing. Came out, what, 10 years ago, and it still is unbelievable. But this is going to be great. Holy cow, and the intros are great, so I'm not going to talk during these intros, just so you can get a feel of this game, man. Get a feel of how great this game still holds up. Here we go, baby.
Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Goldberg. Welcome once again to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. We have an outstanding card for you fans tonight, capped off by our main event of the evening, and the title is on the line. My partner, Joe Rogan. Joe, what can we expect from the two fighters in tonight's main event of the evening?
Well, you know, Mike, both these guys are professionals at the top of their game right now. I expect both of them to come in prepared, in great shape, and ready for a 5-round war. This should be a very entertaining matchup, and I can't wait to get it started.
No question about that, Joe. The main event is a good one. In fact, this whole card is stacked from top to bottom. To get the night started, let's first take a look at our rules of the Octagon. 3 judges score the bout duration 3 5-minute rounds. Tonight's championship fight is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must-scoring system is in effect, with the round winner gaining 10 points, his opponent 9 or less, based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and octagon control. And now it's time for our main event of the evening. One of the tallest men ever to compete in the sport, 6'11" Dutchman Stefan Skyscraper Struve is a Muay Thai kickboxer with lethal submissions. With a jab that seems to reach all the way across the octagon, this giant is a difficult problem for any opponent to solve. Debuting in the octagon as the inaugural UFC featherweight champion, Jose Jr. Aldo is one of the most feared 145-pound fighters on the planet. Possessing a perfect combination of speed, power, and technique, this Brazilian warrior has defeated a who's who of featherweight contenders.
All right, here we go, man. I love these crazy David versus Goliath style of matchups, and this one's going to be great. As far as Jose Aldo's concerned, man, in his prime, his prime lasted for like 10 years, from 2005 till 2015 when he lost to Conor McGregor. He was undefeated for 10 years. It was nuts. But his ability just to utilize fantastic leg kicks to slow down his opponents. He had so much zip, so much power on those leg kicks, really slowed down his opponents. And, you know, I went to see him live in Toronto. Holy cow, man. It was crazy seeing him going up against the hometown boy, Mark Hominick. And it was really cool just to see Jose Aldo do his thing live. But he kind of gassed out, man. He kind of gassed out in that fight. And Hominick, you know, was battling that crazy hematoma. Holy cow. Looked like he had like a baseball bat, or a baseball, excuse me, on his forehead. He did a fantastic job withstanding the flurry of Aldo, and it seemed like Aldo kind of gassed out. But anyway, it was a crazy fight, and now Aldo has the biggest fight of his life right here against Stefan Struve. As far as Struve's concerned, people forget, man, his biggest victory was against Stipe Miocic, September 29th, 2012. He TKO'd Stipe, and he has other big wins too against Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira and also against Antonio Silva, Bigfoot. So he had a very respectable career, but had to call it quits at only age 33 after a series of losses. Lost to Tai Tuivasa October 24th, 2020, and good for him for retiring instead of continuing his career and continuing to get hurt and get knocked out, because you know what happens. Man, ask Spencer Fisher, man. Those long-term effects of getting punched in the face is a life changer. So good for Struve for hanging them up. And for Aldo, he's still making his push for UFC glory, man. Fighting in the bantamweight division. In my opinion, the bantamweight division is the most exciting division in the UFC. Let me know if you agree with that. But there's just so many amazing top-tier fighters in that division. And with TJ back, there's so many great fights I can't wait to see. But as far as this matchup's concerned, oh man, I'm very interested to see how this AI Aldo pieces up the legs of Struve. Is he going to do that? This is going to be really fun to watch. 5'7" versus 6'11". And Struve, you guys don't know, man. Struve had a kickboxing career before he got into mixed martial arts. I think he fought, and I don't have the stats in front of me, but I believe he fought 4 times, and he won all 4 of his kickboxing fights. So I'm hoping just to see a nice kickboxing battle. But how's Aldo going to battle the reach disadvantage? Struve has a reach, oh man, I believe it's like 84 inches. Here we go, look at this. Oh my goodness. The size difference. No head kicks for Aldo. Let's see. Are they going to touch gloves? Oh, there you go. Good mutual respect right there. And again, I said in the beginning, I'm so impressed how this game simulates realistic outcomes. So let's see if that holds true. Here we go. Prime Aldo versus Struve, and he's already nice. Going with front kicks, a series of front kicks. Now he's attacking the leg. I love how nice. Oh, good sprawl. I love how the AI Struve is using that reach, but nice combo. And look at Struve shooting for takedowns. What is he doing? And then he decides to pull guard. Oh, man. That's not realistic in my book, but let's hope that Struve can get it back on the feet where he can utilize his fantastic striking skills. And this is a bad strategy for Struve, man, to mess with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Jose Aldo. Holy cow, Aldo was just so good in all areas. And I really feel like that McGregor fight just kind of took the wind out of his sails, kind of messed with his psyche, didn't it? But look at these kicks by Struve using that length. There he goes. Oh, nice shot. Oh, beautiful utilization of kickboxing right here. Using that front kick to create space. And now Aldo shooting for takedowns. That's a good strategy for Aldo, but how are you going to get that heavyweight down to the mat? And he's taking shots while doing so, and beautiful agility there by the skyscraper. And now, oh, I could see that happening. The Muay Thai plum right there by Struve. He would have a lot of leverage to create a lot of power with knees to the head, knees to the body. Struve gets away. Struve is doing a lot better. Oh, watch out. This isn't pride, so he can't knee to the head. And look at Aldo. I love how this game doesn't increase the size. Good reversal right there. The size of the fighters when you get to the mat. In EA Sports UFC, when they get to the mat, everybody's the same size. But there we go. Back to the feet. This is a relentless pace. A crazy, crazy pace. Both of these guys are setting, and Aldo's kind of gassing himself out. He's got to use those leg kicks. So he tried one right there. Didn't get it off, and ooh. Great little counter by Aldo. Was that a counter, or was Struve trying to pull guard, trying to be like Damian Maia? Oh my goodness. This is exciting. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy UFC Undisputed 3, man. This is a great game, and that's a fun little round right there. Oh, look at that gash. On the right, just right above the eyebrow there, or right on the eyebrow. Massive gash right there. Aldo's looking pretty, if you ask me. No cuts. And I don't know about you guys, but Aldo's body is looking fantastic lately, isn't he? He looks more jacked up than ever. Is that because, for all you hardcores out there, is that because, you know, when he dropped down in weight, he doesn't have as much body fat, so, you know, the definition is just popping for Aldo? Or is he taking something on the side? I'm not speculating, I'm just kidding, I don't think so. But he's looking really good for age 34, and, you know, it's crazy, Aldo's been around for so long. He's only 34 years old. You know, remember Chuck Liddell won the title when he was 35, so, but Aldo has a lot of mileage on him, though. I can't see him fighting for more than 3 more years. Oh, but look at this! Primetime Aldo! Letting his hands go, and then Struve trying to Greco-Roman wrestle him. Oh, big uppercut by Struve! Aldo, there he goes. He's got to let those legs go. Chop that tree down. Why is the Aldo AI so stuck on going for takedowns? You know, I was hoping to see him utilize the power in the leg kicks. And look at the rubber guard by Struve. Oh, a nice job transitioning by Aldo. But I was saying this. Oh, look at this. He's got him hurt. I was saying that in UFC Undisputed 3, the power differential between the heavyweights and the lower tier guys, or the lighter fighter, that's what I'm trying to say, you could really notice it. Like when Brock Lesnar is doing some ground and pound, you could really kind of feel the zip on the punches, and look at this! Realistic or not? Oh my gosh. Struve goes for a submission and gets it. Aldo messing around on the mat. And you know what's crazy? Probably saying to yourself, that's not realistic, but you just never know, man. Those heavyweights, when they grab an arm, they've got that power to really do some damage. And Aldo should have kept the fight on the feet. What was he thinking, man? He should have kept the fight on the feet instead of messing with the wrestling on the mat. But I guess he was intimidated by the kickboxing of the skyscraper and decided, look at that, he couldn't even put his hands out to tap properly. Decided to go to the mat, and that was just not the right thing to do. Oh my goodness. That was crazy.
Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura.
He tapped him out. The thing is, you may say it's not a realistic finish, or realistic finish, that's what I'm trying to say, but it was a realistic outcome. You know what I mean? Because if these two guys ever had to fight, you'd have to say Struve would get the W, but holy cow, look at the gash on his eye, man. He's going to need to get some work done, get some stitches for sure. But there you have it. What a crazy freak show matchup. Struve versus Aldo. Unbelievable stuff. But anyways, people, keep your ideas coming. I would love to showcase some more crazy matchups in UFC Undisputed 3 or even in any other game. Can't wait to hear what you guys have to offer. All right? Have a great day. This is Ricky J. I'm out of here. Peace.